Welcome back, humble traders. Today I'll be doing a technical breakdown on Alibaba, ticker symbol BABA. If you're new to the channel, remember to take a second to give the video a like and subscribe as you'll greatly help out the channel. Do note that I do not provide any buy or sell calls, but focus on potential traps later by the market makers. Without further ado, let's take a look at Alibaba. So Alibaba did not really have a very good week. In fact, all stocks and all Chinese stocks also had a sell down. You can see that in the previous last Friday, we closed a very bearish looking candle and we closed very near the clouds. So the cloud act as a resistance on the way up. So on the Monday and Tuesday, we tried to retest the clouds but failed to clear it at around 110 levels. And thereafter, we start to see a sell down coming down. So unfortunately, 109 did not hold as well. And even this 105 support did not hold as well. But thankfully, we managed to close this gap here from around 103 all the way up to 108. So a gap is being closed, so that is a good thing. So if you look at the corrective wave, where did it exactly end? So you can see that the first corrective wave actually started from here, and it corrected all the way down to this bearish looking candle. And the second corrective wave actually started from here. So you can see that this corrective wave actually ended very nicely with this 103 support. So in the event that the correction has really been over, then potentially we may see more upside ahead. We may go back to test this 124 resistance level. In the event that we can clear it, then 127 and 138 may be a potential target for Alibaba. However, if 103 were to break down and the market sentiments are very weak, as a lot of delisting fears ongoing, see any bullish looking pin bars at this particular level where the stock goes below 100 for the day at the starting of the day, but eventually still close back above 100. And the candlestick will look something like this, and then potentially it may be just a stop hunting where most of the retail investors actually put their stop losses just below the $100 psychological support. So potentially we may see more upside in the event that that happens. However, if 98 were to break down, and you can see that this red line here, this baseline were to break down, then unfortunately we may have to continue sliding further to around $92, which is pretty low. And if that one don't hold, then we may potentially close this $80 to $87 gap, which is definitely very ugly for most of the shareholders. And if you look at the MACD, it already turned bearish. The blue line already cut below the orange line. So that is not really a good sign. What we want to see is the blue line cutting back above the orange line once again, so that we can continue to maintain the momentum. So yeah, just a quick recap. In the event that 103 does not hold, then hopefully the $100 psychological support and the $98 support were to hold. And in the event that we can hold and the market sentiment were to improve next week for the Chinese stocks and even the US stocks, then hopefully we can break above this cloud once again. So this cloud will act as a very strong resistance. Once we are able to break out of these clouds, potentially we may be heading to 120 levels once again. So yeah, if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by and don't forget to subscribe as you keep the uptrend on the channel intact. Leave a comment below if you have any other stock TA requests. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.